Hey, how are you? This is episode 9 of the AskRabbiB series. This is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman of the Jewish Executive Learning Network and BregmanSuccess.com. This video program of Q&A is quickly becoming sort of like a version of American Idol. Today's video submission is no exception. It comes from Ari Shore in the state of New Jersey. Ari, just take it away. What's your question?
Shlomo Zalman Bregman. How do I get Hashem's attention? I hear you talking about, reality being perception, but for the last 3 years, I've been trying to fix myself and make my dreams come true. It doesn't sound so out of the question. It's not like I'm trying to win the lotto, but I just can't win if it's me and Einod Mavado. I'm trying to see the top of Rabbi, but I'm optionless. I've done my shtadlis, and this I promise. Everything you say in your video, I get ya, but why can't Hashem just poteach esedecha? Especially when I'm alone and I'm begging at his throne to nix this, fix that, and give a dog a bone. Rabbi, I'm curious because it's causing me anguish. How do I talk to Hashem in his language?
Ari, my man. Wow. Okay. Thank you very much for that. First of all, let me translate your question a little bit into English. There are people who check out this video series all over the world. People that know Hebrew, people that don't, people that know Yiddish, people that don't, wouldn't understand exactly what you asked. Short version, you're basically saying you're single, you're working on yourself, you want to gain traction in your efforts to find your spouse, to get married. You're Jewish, and you've had some frustration getting to the outcome you want. You've spent time praying to God. You're not sure if you're speaking to God in his language or what you need to do to gain traction and more success. That is the short version of what you were saying. Now, I just want to be clear. I thought of replying to you with a rhyme and some beat, and people in my office know that I was actually playing with that a little bit today, and I was thinking of going there, and maybe one day I will. But I'm not doing it right now because it wasn't befitting what you submitted to me, okay? So just mark that for yourself. Put a little asterisk over there in your head. But I almost went there, and maybe I will one day. Meanwhile, let's talk about your question. The real question is, the way I want to phrase it is, in response, is why are you not getting the results you want? People come to me all the time with problems, pressures, areas that they're getting results, but they want more, or they're failing, and they've been told they have all this talent and all this potential, and they're so terrific, and they don't know why. So people come to me a lot in that capacity as a coach, or as a rabbi, or as a mentor, person who grows businesses. People come to me with this. So what would I tell you? So I think it's a good question. When you're not getting the results you want, why is it? So some people get frustrated and they say, I've tried 100 different things. And truth is, they have tried different things, but sometimes they've tried 1 or 2 strategies or approaches, and they tried it a bunch of times and it didn't work. So I can't give you an answer that's completely locked into you because I don't know you all the way well yet. I hope to. I'm open to it. But a person needs to understand, or somebody needs to come in and audit them and help them understand, why are you not getting the results you want? Is it your strategy is wrong? Is it a person is unrealistic? Is it that they want something that's this hard to get and they're only willing to try up to here? Why are you not getting the results you want? This could apply to a person in dating. It could apply to a person in business. Is a person unrealistic? Are they not willing to get themselves attention? What is it? I would guard you or anybody else against saying God is not helping me. And certainly a person has to pray. And the Torah does make it clear that a person cannot get anything, even rain, we see in the beginning of the Torah, without there being prayer. That even when God wanted to give humanity rain, the Torah makes it clear that prayer was required first to bring it down, even though God already wanted to give it. So you're right to pray. I don't want to get involved in how you pray, what you say right now, because it's maybe not my business, but I would say just pray to God in a straight language. But let's spend the rest of the video talking about what a person can do in the action area to get the results they want if they're feeling frustration in dating and really in anything else, okay? First thing I would tell you is you got to get attention. And you did it, my friend. You reached out, you submitted to me a selfie video. Smart. you're basically, I accepted it. I don't necessarily use all the videos that come my way, nothing personal, but you submitted to me a question. I'm using it. I'm going to tag up your brand new Facebook page. It looks like you launched in the last few days, and people now will know more who you are. We're running you through me, through my distribution channel, and you're going to get eyeballs and clicks. So any nice, eligible Jewish ladies who are observant, want to know more about you, Ari Shore, can go and look you up over there and figure out who you are and message you and see if it could be a shidduch. So first thing is you got to get more attention. Person needs more attention. Most Jewish singles, or maybe singles out there in general, are not getting enough attention. What do I mean by attention? I don't mean go in the street, pour gasoline on you, and God forbid, and light yourself on fire, because that's not really going to add to your looks or too much to get you more traction in the single scene. But you got to get attention. The people who can help you, whether strategically or introduce you to people that you might want to go out with, they got to know about you. They have to think about you. They have to have you on their mind and their awareness. And you did that. You did that because to some degree, dating is a numbers game. So you have to get more attention, and you did get yourself more attention. And that is something that a lot of singles might say, they might say, oh, you know what? They don't want to text, or they don't want to be on this website, or they don't want to go to events, or they don't want to talk to people, or they might say social media is not for me, or I don't want to work with a shadchan, a matchmaker, or I don't like to go to Shabbat tables where I don't know people, even if there might be singles. So I said, listen, I'm not here to tell you, do A, don't do B, do C, make yourself uncomfortable. But I'm just saying, to some degree, you have to get out there. And a person might say, well, I already got myself out there. So I would say, well, until you get the result you want, you have to continue to try. It's very smart in general when a person is frustrated in dating to seek the opinion, the advice of somebody one-on-one who can help them understand why they're choking in their dating life. Why are they not getting traction? Are they not understanding how people are perceiving them? Are they socially awkward? Are they not offering the marketplace what the marketplace wants? Is there anything to do about that? Are they not positioning themselves or explaining themselves correctly? Do they have dents and dings in their background, mistakes they made in their life, or shortcomings or flaws, and they don't know how to explain it right? What's going on? I don't know you. You seem certainly you're very talented, and maybe it's not your time yet. Sometimes a person can do all the right things, and it's just not their time yet, and you just have to keep going until Hashem decrees that this was the time you were meant to meet your basher, your intended, your other half, your zivug, your pair. That's what we call it in Hebrew. Sometimes that's it. But a lot of times with the singles that come to work with me one-on-one, we discover kind of quickly that there's a lot more they could do, big things and small things, that could allow them to basically position themselves much better to get more traction in their dating. I would never, heaven forbid, compare a person to a piece of real estate. A human being is not a piece of real estate, God forbid. But if you allow me to borrow an analogy, and it's only an analogy, you'll understand what I want. Real estate, I sometimes help people involved in real estate grow their business, get more attention for themselves, use social media, grow their business that way, whether it's Facebook ads, dark posts, Twitter, how to follow up with people, cold calling, sales. This is some of what we do with my company, Bregman Success. And I help people do that. Sometimes in real estate, you discover that the reason a person's not getting more traction is that the property that they're representing is not priced correctly. Property generally moves, inventory moves in the marketplace when it's priced correctly. Once something is priced correctly, generally, product moves. It's important to know. Now, so if something is mispriced, let's say 18% above what the comparables would dictate, product doesn't move as much. But you get it within market, within the comps, product moves. Again, last disclaimer I'm going to say with another asterisk here. A human being is not a piece of property, God forbid. But it's important to understand what is realistic for a person approximately in their dating life when they're seeking a spouse You have to understand what's realistic for you. Approximately, you have to price yourself correctly. Some people are a certain age and they want to date only people that are way, way, way younger than them. Usually it's men wanting people way younger, or people who are not healthy and not in shape demand to go out with a person of a certain look. There's a lot of ways that a person misprices themselves, and I can tell you, when you're in the right marketplace, appreciate your strengths, you know what you bring to the market, but you also are not over-demanding, people get a lot more traction in the dating world. I don't know if anything of what I set up to now is applied to you, but it definitely applies to a lot of the singles that call me on my cell phone. Okay? When the hotline blings. You with me? We could do more, but we're going to stop there. This is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman of the Jewish Executive Learning Network and BregmanSuccess.com. This has been episode number 9 in the AskRabbiB series. There's a little hashtag for you. Probably tag up my Facebook page over here if you'd like to reach out, submit a question, video, or anything else. Maybe you'd like to work with me one-on-one privately. We might be able to help you, time permitting. Maybe. Anyway, be well, be in touch. I have neighbors waving at me because they see I'm the nutty guy doing the videos again. Hi. Hi, neighbors in Lakewood. Have a terrific day, be blessed, and have a good Shabbos. All the best. Bye.